Hey, welcome to Unpack Radio. I'm your host, Norris Pope Johnson. Got me, DCSBADDEST.
Hey.
And we are talking to one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. She's a model. She's a DJ. She probably got a few other tricks up her sleeve. We're going to find out. I've been knowing her off and on social media platforms for now about 5 years. And she's one of my favorite people on Facebook because she makes my page a little bit better every time she comes through on one of my memes and give us a little bit of the greatness.
All right.
We ready.
What's up?
We can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Now we can. How you doing, love?
I'm good. Hold on. Let me make sure I turn it all the way up. Okay, can you hear better now?
Yes, we can.
Okay, great. So, happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you, beautiful.
How are you doing today?
I'm wonderful. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Just got off work, actually, maybe about an hour and a half ago. Did a little running the errands thing and then came back.
Okay.
I know, that's right. Now, when I met you back in the day, you were modeling. So how did that work out first and foremost? Because I always wondered, how did she get into the game of modeling?
Well, when you probably met me, I was already modeling. I've been modeling for over 20 years, but I did take a break, when I was living in Texas for a little while. So I took a break, but then I tried out for something in 2012. And I actually won some kind of contest, but it was runway print and a commercial. And I had just had rotator cuff surgery, and I got a call saying I needed to come try out. And it was at the Grapevine Mall in Texas. So I went out there with a strappy shoulder, in pain, with one of my sorority sisters. And I went and tried out because they said, no, if you couldn't come, it was no more auditions. So I went out there and I actually won. I won with a shoulder strap, in pain, throbbing rotator cuff surgery person.
Wow.
Now, what sorority are you a member of? Because I heard you say sorority. And
I belong to Sigma Gamma Rho sorority.
Okay, we see you.
Yeah, I do. Now, and actually, you know what? Today, my best friend Vernita, she just got in today. I'm so happy for her.
Congratulations again. That's what's up.
Now, I remember when I first came upon you, you were standing in front of a car. You had on the Maryland flag draped on the greatness. How was that photo shoot? Because that was a nice photo shoot right there.
Well, I probably was doing maybe a shoot for the Maryland bikini team, because I got on the Maryland bikini team back in 2000. I want to say 15. I think it was 15. So, I was representing that team back then.
Now, how did that work out? How did you get on the team?
I mean, the guy, I had another girl refer me to go try out for this team, this particular team. And so I went and tried out. I mean, the guy just picked me easily. I mean, quick. And so he added me to the bikini team. And so the purpose of the whole bikini team was to represent Maryland, of course, and also to get us booked for like bike shows, car wash shows, not car wash shows, car shows, to do a calendar. And I mean, I stayed on his team after I did all of that. And matter of fact, I'm still like the person in charge of his Facebook, actually. And we haven't done anything in a while, so hopefully we might come back. I don't know.
You see?
Okay. So the number one question, and this is the number one question you never ask a woman, but because you are so beautiful and are so fit and intact in every area, let the people know how beautiful and how young you are.
Oh, I don't want to put my age out there. So
Okay.
let me say this. I have 2 grown children. I have a granddaughter. And I represent, I will say this, 45 and older.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say.
That's excellent. Okay. I'm not there yet. I got a couple of years underneath you, but baby, that's what. So how do you keep it all together? How do you keep it intact? Your skin is glowing. You look radiant.
Thank you. One thing about me, I don't use a whole lot of different products. I stick with Mary Kay. I've been using Mary Kay for over 25 years.
Oh, wow.
Skincare.
Okay.
And, and then I also, now I'm going to tell you, girl, I was working out a couple of years ago with Bash Boxing and, doing some fitness stuff. And, since the COVID, I don't even work out no more. I don't work out. No more. You know what I'm saying? So what I do, I make sure I eat right. I don't eat a lot of food anyway, but I don't eat no beef and pork. I don't eat no fried foods, spicy foods. And I'm gluten free. So that's the type of food I eat. And I drink water, coffee, tea. I don't drink sodas unless every now and then I might have a Fanta.
That's what's up. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, girl, I don't do no working out right now, but getting ready and getting prepared for July. So well, I am actually representing my age group again. At a national pageant in Orlando, Florida. I just recently in March won first runner-up and overall supermodel at the East Coast World's Perfect Model Search in Sterling, Virginia. So now I got an opportunity to go represent and bring home that bigger crown.
Okay.
Bigger crown, okay? Back
right.
to the DMV.
Okay. So how do you feel about the ladies coming underneath you? What advice do you have for them in reference to their self-esteem and basically being a lady?
Well, I have a team of models that are elite models that I've represented for anywhere from, I would say, 1 year to 9 years. And they are all over the place. Starting out in Dallas, Texas. That is the longest female model I've managed so far. And then everybody else drops down to like 7, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now,
like a boot camp or something that they have to qualify for, or how does
I put them in a 90-day trial period.
Oh.
And what I do from there is try to develop them to go into fashion modeling, print modeling, host modeling, music video modeling, whatever they want to do. It's not what I want to do, but I'm just going to help you get developed. Now, the way I recruit, I don't recruit by age, size, ethnic background. I just recruit, and if that person hits me, whether they are 12 years old or 50 years old, whether they're tall, whether they're short, petite, skinny, thin, thick, if they hit me, it's something about them. Mm-hmm. So then I feel like it's in my heart to kind of work with them and try to see if that's the same route that they want to go into the modeling industry.
Okay.
So how hard is it? I mean, I see the pageant.
My question.
the pageants often, and it's some stiff competition out there, and it seems like it can be so stressful. How do you zen? How do you take your mind off of the pressure of being having to outdo yourself from the last time? How do you deal with that?
Well, I'm kind of a solo person anyway. So, I mean, I got kids and my grandbaby, and I'm an energetic and motivated and, self-moving person. So, what I try to do to relieve stress, whether it's my regular job, whether it's modeling or whether it's DJing, because I'm a DJ too.
Okay.
So, I kind of like, I have to take a break with my mind because my mind is always on a computer or social media, so I try to sit back and relax and enjoy me as a person with no TV, no computer, no phone. But then I get back, I miss it. So I like sometimes pressure.
Right. I know that's right. I work well under pressure myself.
Yeah, it's challenging sometimes to me to be pressured. I don't compete with nobody
Absolutely.
at all. I
But
compete with my own self. That's it.
exactly.
So
Exactly.
the main thing that I focus on is trying to be successful in my own way, not their way, his way, her way, my way only. Period.
Right. So
That's
are
it.
your daughters involved in your program?
Yeah, my daughter, she models, she does music videos.
Oh, okay.
She now has her own dance squad called Diamonds of Essence from the Richmond, Virginia area.
Okay.
And my granddaughter, who is 6 years old,
Oh.
Miss Lil Zoe, she's been modeling with me since 6 months old. I started her doing photo
Wow.
shoots,
Wow.
and she's actually one of a kind of child because, and I'm not saying that because she's my granddaughter, but she sings, she dances, she models. She's been published 3 times in magazines, and she started doing her own lyrics and rapping when
Oh,
she was four,
okay.
four, four. And I got videos of her rapping. So she's kind of like a talented little me, but I'm not that talented, because she's like overall talented. I just personally, like me, I just discovered maybe 7, 8, 9 years ago that I was really wanting to be a DJ, and I'm a real DJ now.
Okay, real DJ.
Now, before we get into the DJing thing, can you really explain to the young ladies out there the hardships of the model world? Because you make it look easy, so please explain to them the hardships.
Well, it is hard, I will tell you. A lot of people, I've been modeling for over 20 years, okay? And I started out as a runway model in Richmond, Virginia. I went to John Casablanca up in DC. I went and got, once I won that thing in Texas, I was with a model agency for about 2 years. But, I mean, you have to be prepared. You have to be prepared to go into that type of industry because, first of all, you got to have money.
True.
Okay. A lot of people that get in modeling, this is my opinion. A lot of times we think, or they think, oh, boom, I look good. Boom, I'm gonna get this. It don't work like that no more. So there's plenty of casting calls. You got to get casted. That's number one. Number two, you got to have the money to go get casted, to go get the photo shoots. That's number 2, 3. And then you got to think about if you don't have a designer who is helping you or makeup artist, you got to find them too.
Mm-hmm.
So what does that lead to? Money. So if you don't have a budget for money to do certain things, to get your face out there, to get casted in certain calls, whether it be a fashion show or even magazines, sometimes they have casting calls. They don't pick everybody all the time. You know, runway shows don't pick everybody all the time. So I even tried out for Project Runway in Dallas, Texas, and got rejected. I was like, thank you, because I couldn't walk on no carpet anyway.
Now, explain how does it feel to be rejected for the next to come behind you, so they won't get their expectations all up, and then they get that one rejection and say, I'm going to quit.
Well, I've gotten rejected so many times trying to get into modeling, and, you know, even when I was in my younger years too, you know, I've gotten rejected. But the thing about it is you can't have no, you can't just have a weak heart. You got to have a strong heart. So if you got a strong heart, you can keep moving and go try something else, because everything ain't for you anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So how you outside of the modeling, how in the world did you decide to become a DJ? I just want to let you in on a little bit. I am one as well. I go by the name of DJ Fox. So,
hey, DJ Fox.
Honey, how in the world did you like that? Because it's such a fun job. I mean, it's everything. I get so much joy from DJing. I really do. I just can leave it all behind because I'm a music connoisseur. So I just love music and I love lyrics. So tell me, what's your favorite part about DJing and how the hell did you get into it?
Well, like I said earlier, I was living in Texas back in 2011 through like 13. And I didn't know people over there except for the boss man that, you know, trained me and got me over there, that I was working with a company. And one Thanksgiving, I think it was like the first Thanksgiving I was in Texas. I was already homesick every Wednesday. I don't know why it was Wednesday, but then Thanksgiving came. The first Thanksgiving came. Can't go see my daughter. Can't go see my son. My granddaughter wasn't born then. So I was like, let me just get online and I'm gonna learn how to look for DJ software. So I started looking, and then I was typing, then I found virtual DJ. And then I was like, you know what? I got a whole library full of CDs. So I took the CDs, I downloaded all the CDs into files on my computer, and I opened up that virtual DJ on the computer now, and I just was playing with it and playing with it. Okay, that was good. So that lasted maybe some months. Then I put it away. Then I wanted to produce a fashion show, so I just ended it. But in 2015, my friend from California, who's a pop singer, named Kimball, he called me and said, you know what? Since I sing, you know, it'd be good if you was a DJ and could travel with me. I was like, oh, that's a great idea. So I was just like, let me think about that. So January 1st, I contacted a friend DJ, two of them, and let them know that I wanted to DJ. So I had one of them come and order me some the equipment. I was serious about,
okay,
I know how to do it on the computer. Now I just got to take it from the computer and put it to the control system, because it's not the old school way, it's a new school way.
right.
Digital computer. So I mean the digital controller. So next thing I know, in January 2016, girl, I was getting my stuff ready to be a DJ. I was looking for me a name. And then I was like, okay, somebody got that name. I was like, oh, let me be called DJ Lady B. I was DJ Lady B at first. But then I seen all these other DJ names. So I called my lawyer friend in New York. He was like, go trademark your name, blah, blah, blah. So I figured it out. I came up with DjPynkDyamond, and to become a DJ, because I already had a business, why not hire my own self to be the DJ?
Okay.
Right?
That is tight. You just seem so fearless, like nothing bothers you. You can get through it. How have you overcome challenges in your life? And if so, what type of challenges did you have to overcome?
Oh, girl, I've had a bunch of them. I've been through a divorce.
Divorce? Wow.
I've been through a divorce. Yeah. I mean, I was married to a person for like 20. I was with the person for about at least 20, 25 years.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
And you know, I've had obstacles in my life, but one thing I just taught myself is to not overly stress, because you can have a heart attack, you can have a stroke. So try to take it in stride and try to deal with it one day at a time, hour by hour. And I try not to stay focused on it unless it really affects me. But if it don't really directly affect me, then I just take it one day at a time and deal with it that way. Because I realized that the older you grow up, the more things that give you stress can kill you. And I'm not ready to go yet.
I know that's right. We not ready for you to go either. Really not.
Yeah. So that's how I deal with it. I just one day at a time, 1 hour by the time, and I just don't let people bother me, and I just don't.
That's a good thing.
What is your process to relieve stress?
Oh, go to the mall.
I know that's right.
Said shopping is not a habit, it's a sport, huh?
That's it. I can just go buy a new cell phone, something for like my house, some pillows. I don't care what it is, as long as I can go shop.
Well, let me ask you this. I'm a thrifty shopper. I like to shop at the thrift stores. We have one, if you're familiar with the area on Allentown Road called 2nd Avenue, shouting y'all out. When I say pillows and fabric and lamps and the trees and different things of that nature, I'm talking about at a fraction of a cost that you would pay for it. That's my
okay. Well, don't worry. I'll be getting that information from you so I can take a road trip, on the weekend.
Okay, that sounds fun. And yes, and I'll meet up with you. How about that?
Okay, that's good, girl.
Yes.
You ain't said nothing but a thing.
Let me ask you something. I am debating on moving. I've been in Washington, D.C. All my life. I'm in Maryland, so I say Washington, D.C., but I was born and raised in D.C. I want to do a transition to Atlanta. How hard is it for you to take your business that you have planted in one area to another state? And is that even smart? I just want your answer, because you told me that you moved a couple of times. So
yeah, I did that. I started it in Richmond, Virginia as a sole proprietor. So I did the party planning, the event planning. I did that piece of it for those years that I was still there. Then once I moved from Richmond to Landover, Maryland, I stayed in Maryland 5 years. I think that's when I took a break, from all of it, trying to get settled in. And then I was shifted to Irving, Texas. So once I moved to Irving, Texas, I was so bored. I was like, you know what? Let me get online. Let me see how I can get my business turned into an LLC while I'm sitting over here. As soon as I started the business, I did a fashion show. You hear me? The fashion show was a huge success because I brought my people from the East Coast to Texas. And we had the greatest time. And then right after that, I started booming the business up. Oh, somebody's in Texas from the East Coast. That's what I've heard. Oh, yeah. Now she is a promoter at a club, hanging out with Dallas Cowboy. Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
That's right.
So I had to try to get my type of audience, which is a different type of audience than I had in Virginia, because I was an event planner. So I went from an event planner to fashion show producer, then recording artists, manager.
All right.
You got your hands into everything.
So what do you really love doing? You love all, or do you have one love that if you had to do it for free, you would do it?
I DJ once a year for free. That's it. I DJ for once a year.
Nothing free.
Right. It's I ain't gonna say it's hard times, but
yes, it is, honey. That's the truth.
Right now in the pandemic, it is. In the pandemic, it is. But I I normally DJ once a year for free for organization, or I DJ once a year for free.
Okay. Oh, you seem so busy. What's going on? I'm being nosy now. What's going on in that love life? Because your skin look real good. Look like you.
I don't have no guy. I don't have no guy. I don't really particularly care for no one right now in my life, seriously, because I don't want a headache. That's number one.
Man.
Number two, if I do get somebody, I have to have somebody on the same page as me because the entertainment stuff that I'm in.
Right.
I don't want to have somebody, you know, that's going to be like mad all the time because I got to go somewhere.
Exactly.
Because I'm going.
That's right.
That's a good question.
That's tea that you made. What's that?
It is sweet tea because I don't drink.
That's a good question. I mean, how do y'all both successful women? How do you handle dating and being that successful?
Oh, have mercy. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't want anyone, and I'm okay with that. Like, people think it's something wrong with you. You're so pretty. Why don't you have anybody? Because I don't want anybody. I don't want the headache. I can go to sleep at night in peace. I can pick up my phone in peace. I can go DJ in peace. I can go model in peace. I could do hair in peace. I mean, it's something about having a peace of mind. I was married. I was divorced. I've been in few relationships, and all that jealousy-ish is not for me. I just don't have time. Men they not like the men that, I don't know. They just not. Nothing against you.
I'm happy married man.
I just can't do it.
I have a wife, man. I have someone to go home to
and it's not that
and love on.
And I want it, but I'm tired of the riffraff. It's like I gotta, like she said, you gotta find somebody to match your fly, because if they don't, the whole system is gonna fail, and then you're gonna make me feel like I'm neglecting you because I'm out here making money, because my money is my money.
Mine too.
Yeah, my money is my money, and I don't play about my money, my kids, or my health. You understand what I'm telling you? And I don't play about my children, my health, my money. I said it backwards. I said all three ways. Look, I'll flip it, I'll scramble it. At the end of it, you get it. You feel me?
I got you, girl. I got you.
I love being successful, and I would love to have a successful man beside me. Matter of fact, he's a candidate that's sitting here today. He's trying. He wants.
Let me give you an overview.
He wants.
Let me give you an overview. When you were gone, he was talking about his big boy businesses he got going on. He got the chain rocking.
I'm not with it.
He got the chain rocking. I like his shoes, by the way. I love the shoes because they kind of like something not too masculine, but it kind of matched the fly. But my man looking like he might now. Now I'm gonna ask him off camera later on. What's your intentions for my DC baddest now?
Yeah, big brother don't play.
I gotta make sure you up to code.
Big brother don't play.
Now, Becky G, why are you still single? How hard is it to find a man to be on your level?
A lot of people be asking me that. I don't know why. I've been in relationships before. I was in a 25 year relationship, and guys just don't want to treat you right. Shit.
That's the truth.
And I don't know. I thought about that same question like a couple of years ago. Every year I say I'm gonna get me a husband, but I never can get a date. So I just think I'm cool with being okay by myself. Long as I have some friends to call, that's all I need.
I know that's right.
Now let me ask you another question. Do you think it's just too easy for men to play women, and that's why it's hard for females to find?
Hell yeah, because you got all these thirsty ass females out here that'll do anything, take anything, give it anyway, and I ain't with all that.
Right. We grown women.
43, baby. I ain't got time for the games. You feel me? You can kick rocks with bare feet. I don't care what you do. Just do it on your lane. Because I'm driving in mine at 43 miles an hour. You feel me?
I know that's right, girl. Let me tell you something. You want to go shopping? we don't need that other stuff. Let's go. That's all we need is money, and let's go to the store.
Yes.
My last question about dating, and then I'm gonna let y'all.
Okay.
What are your standards for a man, DC?
Why would you ask me first?
Okay, Becky G, what's your standard?
Okay. So let me tell you, if any guys out there listening to me today, let me tell y'all.
Look,
Let me tell y'all something.
Yeah.
Most of them know, because sometimes I post stuff on my Facebook, you know. But for me, I am really, if I need to, quote unquote, I guess, find a guy or whatever, one thing I don't want is a guy to be jealous. That's number one.
Amen.
That's it. And I don't want the guy, I'm old school. I really don't want the guy on social media.
I can agree with that.
And I don't want no little bitty kids. When I mean little bitty kids, we talking about infants. I need a guy to have grown kids. I'm a grown lady.
Amen.
That's it. It's not that hard. You know, as long as the person is, you know, respectful, don't lie. Because if you lie, I can't find out. So don't lie. And you know, if it's about me, let it be about me. If you get tired of me and
say something
once, let me know. I can move on. Trust me.
Yes.
I'm good with that. Just don't lie. That's it. Don't lie. Because first of all, I'm too old to be worrying about this guy. You know, is he doing this to me? Is he doing that to me? I don't have time for that. I'm trying to make money. Because I have a granddaughter. And so my granddaughter, actually, I'm trying to get her some money before I leave this place, okay? So I don't need anybody interrupting that. That's it.
DC.
I can piggyback off of everything she said, actually. Right now, my state of mind in that area, as far as a man is concerned, what my expectations are, is for him to be a man. And when I say be a man, I'm talking about open up the doors. Be romantic. Do the things that make my heart happy. And it's not always the big things, little things. Sweet words, just the morning text. Sometimes it just takes just that. And you know, you can have anything you want. But you have to be self-sufficient. You cannot live off of my money. You can't.
That's right.
Not your meal ticket. And you can't put your hands on me unless you're caressing me. You feel me? And like you said, you don't want nobody with no kids, no little children. I don't want nobody with no little bitty anything. Anything little need to go out the door. You feel me? I can't do it. I'm 43. And I'm just going to be honest. That's what's wrong with our men. Our women are not honest. So the men are not going to be honest. You got to follow the lead.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And I don't. I'm telling you, girl, I would have been pulled his wig off and we'd be scrapping. I just don't have time for heartbreak anymore. I'm over it. And then I have my girls following me underneath me. I have three female children, and they're grown, but I want them to know how it is for you to be treated like a woman. All this bitch motherfucker, all this stuff in these songs and shaking booty and twerking. Listen,
right.
I ain't with it. I'm not with it. And he definitely has to have a relationship with the Lord, because we definitely have to come together sometimes in certain situations, because I'm a feisty type of female, honey. I'm not going to just take down. You're not going to tell me what to do. You're not going to control me. However, I want you to control certain parts of the relationship. Certain things I shouldn't have to ask for. Certain things I shouldn't have to do. And for y'all,
what's your sign?
I'm a Sagittarius, baby. December the 18th.
Okay, I'm Scorpio.
Okay.
That's a long ass list.
Yeah, it will. I'm just saying.
That's a long ass list.
It's all right.
That's a long ass list.
You play too much, not the sound effects.
Hey, my man over there, the good Trump is the best thing ever. He got it going on over there.
You, DjPynkDyamond.
Oh yes, girl, follow me. You know, and I just recently joined the Worldwide Fleet DJs Coalition.
Okay.
I'm moving around, girl. Moving.
You doing the damn thing. You making me, be inspired because I don't do it as much as I used to. But I started out being a KJ at Applebee's
Okay.
and Timbuktu and Ellicott City. So I was doing the Applebee's and doing the karaoke, and it just turned into a party. It turned into a club. They was like, "Can you DJ?" I was self-taught everything. I haven't been to college for nothing. You feel
Right.
me?
Right.
And everything is perfect. When
Me
I say
too.
it's perfect, it's good.
Yeah, me too. I don't do the karaoke. I'll let you handle that one. So, I'll call you if I need some karaoke. I tried that one time, girl.
Yeah, that is so fun though. It's so fun.
I
And
know.
sing the songs, you pumping music, they in it, getting a little tipsy. They want to start dancing, then you start the line dancing, and girl, it just go from one extreme to the next. It's awesome. But we gotta hook up.
We can most definitely.
That sounds fun.
I have a
Yes,
question.
indeed.
Matter of fact, I can invite y'all to. I'm DJing in person.
Okay.
May 1st at Fort Belvoir
I'm there.
for the Veterans Expo, and it's free. And I'm DJing from 12 to 2.
Okay, we in there. We in there. May 1st.
Now,
May 1st.
both
Got you, babe.
DJs. What do you feel like to rock your very first crowd where you got everybody on the floor just partying?
What kind of what now?
What did it feel like to rock your very first crowd where you got everybody on the floor just partying down to the sweat off their socks?
Well, my first DJ gig was in Miami. It was in Miami, 2016, right after I had the shoulder surgery. That was my very first gig. And I did it for my frat brothers up in DC, they did this thing called Miami Takeover. They do it every year. Big old, and I used to go to it a lot. So I became the DJ at a pool party.
You better do it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Now, here's the thing. I opened up for Beyonce's dad's new girl group. And I opened up for some Miami celebrity female DJs too. When I went out there, it was lots of people. All I could see, my hands was like this the whole time. I mean, I performed, but I swear my hands was just shaking off because I didn't have my system. I had a DJ on somebody else's system.
Oh, I hate that.
And I didn't know what to expect. And they was jamming. I was like, whoa, and I was like, okay, if I made all these many people jam at my first opening DJ event, I'm going to DJ.
Yeah, you did that, honey. And Miami Takeover is really, really big. So,
yes, girl.
Yes, kudos to you for that. That's what's up.
Yes, I did that, girl.
That's what's up. So your equipment, did you because I have so many different pieces, it's ridiculous. You know how you so I design mirrors, and we're gonna get into that later on our own personal time. But I bought everything. I was just buying stuff left and right. Girl, I had mismatch this, mismatch that. So did you have one system for everything, or did you have to piece it together? Because mine is pieces, but I know how to operate it, so nobody else is gonna know what to do with my equipment.
Well, I started off with a Pioneer system, DJSB2. It was the little one, because the guy that ordered my equipment for me, I told him, I said, listen, I got to set this up. I ain't got no guy frame.
Exactly.
So I need something that's lightweight. So we ordered the SB2. I DJ'd for that on maybe about 4 or 5 years. I just got another piece of equipment, which is the DJSR2 by Pioneer, which is a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
I got Thumpy Max speakers, 15 inches. I got JBL speakers.
Yeah, girl.
I got MacBook Pros. I just got a brand new 2020 MacBook Pro. So so it's pieces, but
right.
I use the same like Pioneer. If I'm gonna upgrade, I've been thinking about, I looked at a new system last night, but I was like, Lord, I don't know. The price was like, whew. And then it was like a whole new set of turntables up there. I was like,
girl,
I don't know about that one. I said, I'm okay.
You use the turntables? You scratch
I've never used real turntables. Never.
Okay.
But one time, one of my homeboys who taught me how to practice with his stuff while I was in Miami, opening up for them. So I did some stuff with him. But I've been using DDJ, and I was like thinking about trying to Rain One, but I don't know yet. We'll see.
So how I see it, it's about to be a party hardy time because the summer is coming and COVID is doing its thing, dwindling down. We're gonna probably need some DJs in the area real soon.
I'm always available. Oh, you know, I'm always available weekends, but I also DJ for Hornblower Cruise Lines in DC. So I'm on the Odyssey, Spirit of DC, and the Mountain Burn.
Congrats.
You getting that bag, baby.
Now I have a DJ question. How expensive is it to get all that equipment? How expensive is it? I got 2 DJs in the house. How expensive is it to get in the game of DJing?
It's expensive. I'm just gonna tell you
It
that.
is.
And it's expensive because you want your music to be professional. You want them to hear it clearly. And I'm doing, karaoke as well. So I got a 2-part system. So it costs. I'm just gonna tell you that. But it pays well. And I don't
Yes, it does.
It pays very well. So I don't have any complaints.
I just heard how that DJ bag working. And I was like, somebody told me they was making like 10 stacks. And I was just like, I got a fan base. I might have to learn how to DJ. Now, Becky G, were they exaggerating the truth? We're not trying to get in your pockets, but is the bag nice? Is it worth getting into the realm of DJing?
Yeah, before COVID-19 came, I was getting paid.
Okay.
Yes, it is. But now I had to end up resorting to doing Zoom parties.
Oh, okay.
How does that work? Is the bag still there?
The bag ain't thick.
You got a Safeway bag, baby.
That was a Safeway bag. I was trying to get a Whole Foods bag.
Okay. Miss bag. Shit.
Zoom is okay. Zoom is okay. Let me tell you something. It keep money in your pocket. Okay.
It's constant. It's constant.
Some people, like, I know a couple of DJs that they DJ like on social media platforms. That's not me. That's just not me. I'd rather for me to DJ in person. I tried 2 gigs last year. One was on a rooftop, which was fine. Thank the Lord. We were okay. Then I had another one in Temple Hills, Maryland.
That's my part of the city right now, baby.
Girl, let me tell you something. I DJed for a lady's birthday party, and the banquet hall had no ventilation. And people were in there with no mask. So I was like, you know what? No more face-to-face gigs until I get vaccinated.
Oh, okay. So are you getting the shot?
I already got both of them.
Time out.
I did.
We can't talk about that because of YouTube. So,
okay, YouTube.
Yeah,
YouTube well, yeah. I'm good to go.
So.
But I can DJ now. So that's all I got to say.
Okay.
Yeah, YouTube gets a little sensitive about this issue because all the.
Okay, well, don't talk about it no more. We're done. Let's keep moving about the DJ.
Yeah. What's your final questions for DJ to DJ? What's your final questions? Because we about to have to wrap this up.
Okay, so real quick, being as though we are women, and it seems like we are very dominant in our own being. Do you have any regrets for anything?
That's a great question.
No, the only thing I wish that it would have, like, as far as me DJing, I think I wish I could have started years ago. You know what I'm saying? And I'm right now in the process too of teaching my grandbaby how to DJ because I might be needing her.
Okay, help out. Okay. I agree with that.
Yeah, but no regrets, because one thing I can say is I try to live my life the way I want to live it, not nobody else's way.
Mhm.
So whatever I do, I do.
Amen.
I have a question. I have
Well
two
said.
very successful women. So whoever wants to take it first, what are your principles to success?
My principles basically is to put God first, and everything else will follow suit.
That's great.
That's the truth. That's
Those
it for
are
me.
some powerful
I learned the
words.
hard way, but I definitely put God first before I do anything. I pray about it. I need confirmation, and then I can move forward. Because I find myself, if I do it without God's permission, I have to start all over again.
Mm.
Mhm.
Starting right back over means you have to start with God first. So put God first, and everything else will follow suit.
Becky G.
Well, for me, I pray on everything, everything, and my health is number one now. Trying to keep that as long as I can, to where I'm still able to be energetic, motivating my own self so I can motivate other people. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? So, and without my health being right, then I can't help anybody or motivate anybody. So,
Mhm.
my prayers is always first.
Amen.
I pray, and I have not gone to church in so long, but guess what? I know who is looking out for me, and I
Amen.
pray with that every day.
Amen.
All right, I got a
Amen.
few minutes left, so I can ask y'all both this question. What do you have to say to the young ladies who's coming behind you, who want to follow in your successful path?
Um, if I had to, I would be. I guess I would be looking in my own kids' eyes, saying to follow your dreams, believe in yourself. Just because somebody tells you no doesn't mean that that is the end. Use it for ignition power to move forward. And always trust in your gut feeling. God gave us that intuition for a reason. And he's never going to fail you. And I always tell my children, believe in yourself. No matter if I don't believe, I don't care who don't believe. Believe in yourself. You pray about it and don't stop. Be consistent. Keep going. Somebody is watching you.
Right, I agree.
All
See,
right.
right there.
Those your final words on a success?
Well, my principles are to make sure that you first and foremost that you love yourself, you love God, and then everything else is gonna follow. That's it.
Mhm.
All right.
Amen.
Becky G, where can they find you at?
Well, I'm all over the place. Trust and believe me, I'm on the Worldwide Fleet DJ Coalition.
Okay.
I'm on IG under DCS model DJ Pink Diamond, and I do not spell pink PINK. I spell it with Y's. I'm
Okay.
on Facebook under DCS Event Planner, and I also have a website which is DjPinkDyamond.com. And hopefully you'll get to see me out and about in the DMV area pretty soon.
All right. All right. Looking forward to that. But I definitely will see you on May 1st from 12 to 2.
May 1st, I will send you the link, and all you guys got to do is register, and
Okay.
I'll be there from 12 to 2.
I'm
Now, I
coming. I'm
believe you're
coming
up for
there.
some type of award. What type of award you up for?
Oh, I am actually in a pageant July 26th through the 28th, for I told you earlier, and then I am also been nominated with the Fleet DJs Coalition for Rookie of the Year.
And how can we
Oh,
support
that's
you
what's
with
up.
that?
I'll send you that link. I need all the votes I can get.
I know that's right. We got you back, girl. Yeah, I'm back.
And what time do you normally DJ? For those who want to.
Oh, I DJ different days. Tuesdays 8 to 9 on a female on a female radio show. I need to get with you.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that's Tuesday nights. On Thursdays, Kerr Radio 1 o'clock. More Music Radio 7 o'clock. Q96 The Beat Ladies Night Thursday. Then I DJ on Saturday nights, Cruise Inc. Radio 10 to 11. Street Madness Radio on Sundays 1 to 2. And I'm gonna start a new station coming this Wednesday for the Fleet DJ Radio. I will be on the main radio of Fleet.
You better go ahead, girl. Yes,
From
indeed.
8 to 9.
Do that thing. Yes, congratulations.
Yes, indeed. I've got 8 radio stations, so y'all stay tuned because I'm not playing around.
I know that's right.
Thank you.
To play.
Thank you for coming in and giving us your time, because your time is the most valuable asset that you have.
Yeah.
My most favorite Facebook friend, and always coming through for my crazy memes.
Yes. always with them crazy memes.
Hey, I mean, every once in a while you gotta put a thirst trap out there. Every once in a while, God working on me.
I enjoyed it. Thank y'all for interviewing me. Nice meeting you, DJ Fox.
Oh, nice meeting you, Miss Becky G.
Yeah, so we'll stay in touch. I'll send you the send me your
I'm gonna look you up right before I leave. I'm gonna hit you up.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram, because follow me on Instagram. That's
I got you. No problem. It's such a pleasure meeting you with your gorgeous self.
Thank you.
Be strong. Just know that you are an inspiration, not just to myself, but I'm sure that you have done or said something to spark, a flame in somebody who decided to give up just because they turned 40 or just because somebody told them no. You giving them that permission just to keep moving forward.
Keep it moving. Still.
You do the same thing. You don't get discouraged. You don't let nobody, but you already know that.
Nobody can do that to me.
I know that.
I don't let anybody discourage.
And you don't get past 40. I'm just saying certain shit you just don't even deal with anymore. Hey. So all that don't even come your way. So
I'm representing the 45 and up crew, okay?
Oh, that's right.
Yes, indeed. Well, I really appreciate y'all. So make sure y'all tune in to my radio stations.
Sure will. Thank you so much for the beautiful interview.
All right, thank you.
When we wrap it up, where can people find you at?
You can find me at DCSBADDEST on IG, and it's the same thing. Just look me up, DCSBADDEST. DC's Baddest, just like that.
You can find us both on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and everywhere else on Unpack Radio.
Yes.
Tune in on April the 30th. We have one of my buddies from Per Bullfit who will be tuning in, and he gave me the greatest compliment in the world as something I told him actually worked. I'm not nobody expert. I'm just a kid from the ghetto, but the shit actually works. And then we had the craziest pastor who ever existed on earth, Dr. Bishop Hawham, who's my favorite pastor because he's strapped. He got a Glock 17 and an MP40. I was like, I'm coming to your church if I ever move down to South Carolina. You are my new pastor. You have my heart in your hands.
He locked and loaded.
The pastor is locked and loaded. That's what I'm talking about. I was like, you are now my favorite pastor. On May 7th, we have my young guy, my nephew, Burgundy, who's a male exotic dancer, will be in here. Okay. And I may actually let him take off a little bit of clothes. A little bit of clothes. And I got my favorite ex-stripper, ex-model, now real estate agent broker, my homegirl Batman will be in the building. Tamika will be in the building, and she is an awesome person. She went from being a dancer to now being a broker who make power moves, and she's also a nerd. So she's my favorite person in the whole wide world, and she go by the nickname Batman. We got her coming in also on May 7th. Tune in to Unpack Radio for all this craziness, and I guess we ain't gonna have no engineer because I might let Burgundy take off a little clothes, just a little clothes. All right, y'all have a great day. Salute.